Miss Briones is looking for a reliable rice supplier, found one on Facebook, and immediately began researching the page. She read through the posts, checked customers' testimonials, and ensured that supplier's business was established. Feeling confident in the supplier's legitimacy, she sent a message to inquire about pricing and availability. The two quickly communicated their needs and they finalized a deal for the price to be delivered the next day.
Hello? Hello, ma'am. Good morning. Kailan po yung ano oras po ma-deliver yung order po?
Mag-update na lang po ako bukas kung ano oras po mag-deliver.
Okay po, ma'am. Nag-ask lang po para iwas scammer, ma'am. Kasi nakapag-payment na po ako. Yes, ma'am. Legit naman, ma'am.
Pero okay po. Thank you.
Miss Briones slammed the receiver down with frustrated sign. She had been waiting for the delivery of rice all morning, and it was already late in the afternoon. She had planned to distribute the rice to her customers by midday, but now that the shipment was delayed, it was putting her entire schedule at risk. Determined to get answers, Miss Briones immediately dialed the dealer's number. The phone rang for few moments before Miss Javier, the rice supplier, picked up.
Hello, ma'am. Any update po sa delivery ngayon?
Ma'am, hindi po ma-deliver yung order mo ngayon kasi maulan na po dito sa Nueva Ecija.
Ay, paano po yan? Nakapag-payment na po sa inyo.
Ay ma'am, hindi ko po alam kasi may bagyo po dito maulan na ma'am. Baka masira po yung order ng bigas ma'am.
Di gusto po yun. Paano po yun, ma'am?
I-update ko na lang po kayo ma'am sa susunod kapag hindi na po umuulan dito at matapos na po yung bagyo ma'am.
Sure po kayo, ma'am, ha? Kasi kung malulog yung ma'am doon, nakapag-payment na po sa inyo. And di gusto po yun, ma'am. Baka maaga po.
Yes ma'am, baka po kasi masira kapag tinuloy ko pong i-deliver ngayon ma'am.
Okay po, sige po. Update na lang po, ma'am.
Yes ma'am.
Okay po.
Miss Javier, a K business partner, has not responded to any attempts to contact her for over 5 days. After the typhoon hit Nueva Ecija, where her business is located, there have been severe power outage and communication disruptions. Miss Briones, her colleague, is growing increasingly anxious as the days pass without news. The power outage has made it impossible for Miss Javier to stay in touch, and no one in her area can provide update. Meanwhile, Miss Briones is grappling with mounting consequences for her own business. Sales have collapsed due to the disruption, and she is devastated by looming financial loss. After several days of unsuccessful attempts to reach Miss Javier and seeing no resolution to ongoing disruption caused by the typhoon, Miss Briones realized the situation is beyond her control. Her business is facing severe financial losses, and the delay in receiving the rice shipment she already paid for is having a devastating effect on her operation. Miss Briones decides to contact a lawyer for advice on how to
Pwede
proceed.
po mag-file ng case? Ano po ma'am, may nakita po ako sa Facebook na nagsusupply ng rice. Then, nakapag-deliver po ako sa kanya ng 150 sack, nasa 25 kilos of rice po ma'am. Then, ang ano po, nakapag-payment na po ako. Hanggang ngayon ma'am, wala po po silang update kung asan na po yung order. Wala pong chat yung kausap ko po ma'am. Hindi ko po alam kung asan na po ma'am. Ang last video call namin ma'am, kwan po ma'am, may parating bagyo po sa kanila.
Ilang araw na siyang hindi nag-send sa'yo or nag-reply?
Siguro ma'am, sa 3 days na po.
Sige, punta ka sa office ko by tomorrow para asikasuhin natin yan kung ano ang pwede natin ikaso sa kanya.
Okay po ma'am.
Yes.
Sige po ma'am. Thank you po.
Hello, good morning. Ikaw po yung tumawag sa akin kahapon?
Yes po ma'am.
Okay. So, bale di ba sabi mo nga, delay yung deliver.
Yes po.
Bale, pwede natin siyang kasuhan ng liquidated damages, which is yung supplier may be required to pay liquidated damages for each day of delay. This is an agreed upon amount, and the supplier is liable for it even for procuring entity can prove actual damages. The total amount of liquidated damages can exceed 10% of the contract amount. Kailangan niyang magbayad for yung cost ng delay kasi nga sayang din yung kita mo. Bale, i-ready mo yung mga proof mo. Ako na lang magpapadala sa kanya ng subpena para pumunta siya sa korte. Yes po.
Sige po.
Hello po, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Good morning.
Ma'am, sorry po. Ngayon lang po nagkaroon ng kuryente dito sa amin, ma'am. Ngayon ko lang
Ay,
po na...
moms. Pasensya na po. Pawait na lang po yung letter na naroon dyan.
Ay, sige po.
Kasi stress na po kasi ako po. Ilang araw na po kayo hindi nakakapag-chat. Then, hindi ko na po alam kung anong nangyari sa ano po, ma'am. Kasi ako po yung malulugi, ma'am.
Ilang araw po kasing walang kuryente dito sa amin, ma'am. Lobat po yung phone ko. Dadalo na lang po ako, ma'am.
Sobrang nalugi na po kasi ako, ma'am. Pasensya na po, ma'am. Pawait na lang po yung letter na ano po. Naroon po, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Dadalo na lang po ako.
All right. Department of the Superior Court is is now in session. Judge Angelo Fernandez presiding. Please be seated.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Calling the case Briones versus Javier. Are both sides ready?
Ready for the people, Your Honor.
Ready for the defense, Your Honor.
Will the clerk please swear in the jury?
Will the jury please stand and raise your right hand? Do each of you swear that you will fairly try the case before this court, and that you will return a true verdict according to the evidence and the instruction of the court? So help you God, please say,
I do.
You may be seated. Your Honor, esteemed members of the court, we are here today to address a matter of significant importance. The failure of the defendant, the rice supplier, to honor the delivery date outlined in the contract between our clients. The terms were clear. Our client, the distributor, entered into a binding agreement for the timely delivery of rice on the 1st of October. However, the defendant, without notice, delayed the delivery by a full week, causing serious harm to the plaintiff's business. This delay disrupted operations, caused stock shortage, and forced the distributor to incur additional costs, ultimately losing sales and damaging relationships with its customers. The supplier's actions or lack thereof not only breach of contract but also resulted in financial losses and reputational damage to our client. The distributor is seeking appropriate compensation for these damages. We will show that the defendant had an obligation to meet the agreed upon terms and failed to do so, and we will demonstrate the direct and substantial harm caused by this delay.
Your Honor, respected member of the court, we acknowledge that there was delay in the delivery of the rice, but we ask you to consider the broader context in which the delay occurred. The supplier did not act in bad faith. The delay was caused by unforeseen and exceptional circumstances, specifically severe weather and transportation issues that were entirely out of our control. This condition disrupted shipping routes and delayed the delivery process. As soon as the issue was identified, we informed that the distributor of the delay and worked diligently to resolve the situation. Despite our best effort, the shipment could not be delivered on time. However, we will show that we took other reasonable steps to mitigate the impact of this delay, and the damages claimed by the distributor are excessive and unjustified. We respectfully ask the court to recognize the supplier should not be held liable for an event that was beyond its control. That was the distributor's claim are based on circumstances they could not have foreseen. Thank you.
The distributor claims that the supplier delayed a shipment of rice by 1 week, resulting in a breach of contract and financial loss. The supplier argues that the delay was due to unforeseen logistical issues beyond their control.
Your Honor, we are here today because the defendant, the rice supplier, failed to deliver the goods on time. According to the terms of our contract, the rice was due to deliver on the 1st of October. However, the defendant delayed the shipment by 1 full week, causing significant disruptions to our operations, loss of sales, and reputational harm. We are seeking compensation for the financial damages caused by this delay, as well as a recognition that timely delivery is a critical part of our agreement.
Your Honor, while it's unfortunate the delivery was delayed, we respectfully submit the delay was due to circumstances beyond our control. A sudden breakdown in transportation infrastructure coupled with weather conditions that disrupted supply chains lead to this delay. We notified the distributor as soon as we were aware of the issue, and we made all reasonable effort to resolve the situation. We asked the court to recognize that such delays are sometimes unavoidable, and that we are not liable for the financial losses claimed by the distributor.
On the 1st of October, we were expecting the rice shipment of arrive as our agreement with the supplier. However, the goods did not arrive until the 8th of October. This delay caused us to run out of stock and forced us to turn away several large orders. We had to buy rice from an alternative supplier at a much higher price to meet the customer's need, and we lost a number of contracts as a result.
Yes, there was a delay, but this was due to an unexpected issue with transportation. A key shipping route was blocked due to flooding, and the alternative routes we used were also impacted by severe weather. We informed the distributor of the delay on the 3rd of October, and we did everything in our power to get the rice to them as quickly as possible.
The supplier's delay had a direct financial impact on the distributor. The cost of alternative sourcing, lost sales, and diminished customer trust are all quantifiable damages. The plaintiff also had to extend credit terms to customers who were waiting for the rice, which put additionally strain on their cash flow.
The flooding was unexpected, and while we did monitor weather forecasts, the severity of the situation caught us off guard. We acted as quickly as possible, but there were delays beyond our immediate control.
So, you're saying that there were no backup in place despite knowing that the weather could be an issue?
We had contingency plan for certain events, but the specific situation we faced was more severe than anticipated.
Your Honor, the terms of our contract were clear. The supplier agreed to deliver the rice on the 1st of October, and the delay caused us significant financial harm. While unforeseen circumstances may occur, the supplier did not take the adequate measures to prevent or mitigate the delay, nor did they offer us compensation for the damages incurred. We respectfully ask the court to award damages for the losses suffered by our business.
Your Honor, while the delay was regrettable, it was caused by an unprecedented event that no one could have foreseen or prevented. We acted in good faith and provided notice as soon as the issue arose. The supplier is not liable for the damages that stem for events outside of our control. We respectfully request that the case be dismissed and no one compensation be awarded.
Thank you, counsels, for your arguments. I will now review the contract in question, the testimonies provided, and the evidence of the delay. A ruling will be issued in due course. This court is adjourned.